people are not giving Monty Williams to do that he deserves because that dude has been the best coach in the NBA for back-to-back seasons. He's taken a young roster. I mean, bro, think about what he did.
Why y'all do that?
Hey, bro. I have bias though. I think it's Ty Lue. So
you think it's who?
I think
Ty Lue's up there. I think Ty Lue's up
there. I think it's Billy Donovan, but that's just me.
Really? I think.
Yeah.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Go Bells. But I think that, and I'm a Bulls fan, but shut the fuck up. But I think if we're really talking about the best coach in the league, I think the playoffs really show that, because if we're putting so much weight on the regular season, then Doc Rivers would be there. But obviously, playoffs matter more, and that's where you can see the adjustments.
Philly fans can't stand Doc Rivers in the playoffs or regular season. So,
I mean, but to be fair though, they've had solid regular seasons under Doc Rivers. They're having another good
and let's not forget that Giannis saved Bud's career, bro.
Yes.
Giannis saved Bud's career.
Nobody talks about that. Nobody talk about that. But Bud, he's gonna go in the Hall of Fame now. He was gonna get fired.
Getting fired.
Bro. Had KD hit that shot with a three, his foot not on the line.
He would have been fired, bro.
I know, Go Bills. I know you hate to hear that, but it's the truth.
Hey, yo, man. What if?
I mean, you can make an argument for Monty Williams being the best coach in the league, though. You have Steve.
And you know what's crazy?
And then,
Bud?
No, I wasn't talking about Bud. No, Bud. No, fuck no. I'm talking about like Monty. I said Monty Williams. You can. There's a case for him being the best coach in the NBA.
Yeah. Definitely.
Think about this. His situational and lineup awareness is peak because again, I just watched the Warriors get demolished by Nikola Jokic, but you hear Warriors fans talk about how his lineups are like run and like even the schematics and all that stuff and all the way the offense is ran. Steve Kerr doesn't even sound like he's a great coach. It's just he has a great system based on Warrior fans' response to what they see him doing in in-game adjustments and all that. And this is my thing. People can say what they want about Steve Kerr. You know, obviously the NBA came out and said he's one of the 15 best coaches in NBA history, which is crazy because he's never had a successful
They said
roster.
That?
Yeah, I think he made the top 15.
Yeah. You know how they made a top 75 list? They made a top 50.
Okay.
I hope Doc Rivers wasn't on that shit.
He was. He was.
Yeah, get that nigga out of here, bro.
No,
my God.
Swiper. Okay, can you explain to me like how he's not a top 15 coach? Just
listen to me. What the heck has he done without a peak Steph Curry, peak Durant, peak Draymond Green, and also peak Klay Thompson? You put Tyronn Lue in that same situation with those players or with the even less peak roster, he does better at what he has. And why do I know that?
For that for a lot of coaches.
Wait,
LA Clippers.
Can't I say that same thing with Phil Jackson?
No. But this is why I think people got to give respect to Ty Lue in this. Ty Lue has taken a roster full of. Name one of those players that's starting for them right now that you would legit say can be a starter on every 30 other teams in the NBA. Because right now he's making man. Reggie Jackson has had a career revitalization because of Tyronn Lue. And then on top of that, the way they have their adjustments made, even, they just got Norman Powell and Cove and all that stuff.
He's
but
spitting.
I'm saying, like, you look at the roster that they have, and let me also tell you this, man. I've never seen a coach give Nikola Jokic more fits than Tyronn Lue, because what they started doing, he's the one that put the fronting system in for this season against Jokic, because players were tired of Jokic just going off and facilitating and being a playmaker and all that. So he started fronting Jokic and then bringing backside help to where you couldn't even do an entry pass. And so they literally came back from 25 points. You could have put a brand new system in, and ever since that, there have been multiple coaches that have taken that same schematics against Jokic to try to stop him. Now, obviously, Facundo Campado's not playing. That helps a lot. My whole thing is like, Ty Lue, sucks. If you give him
very
the
much
Warriors
so
roster,
needed, bro. Very much so needed.
I think that dude would be. I think he'd be one of the best 15. And then think about this: if the Lakers had him instead of Frank Vogel right now, where are they at?
They still okay. Let me tell you this right now. No. I'm gonna kill this right now. First off, right?
He's spitting, bro. He's spitting.
No. First off, we're not gonna blame coaches for using the talent on the roster. Steve Kerr, every season that he's had healthy players, right? He is basically won, right? And two.
What would he do with the Nuggets roster this year? Then would they be in the playoff? Last year they had Andrew Wiggins and the whole roster, Jordan Poole, all them other dudes. Steph Curry was playing. They didn't even make they made the play and didn't make the playoffs. With Draymond Green.
Here's the reason why, right? I love this boy James Wiseman, really do. But that dude, they were trying to mix development with winning. James Wiseman, although he's solid, he can be a solid player. He was very bad as a rookie, and you could see as soon as they removed him from the lineup, they started winning games, right? But it was also their goal to try and develop him as well. So I understand that. 1, 2, bro. You said peak Draymond, peak all these, right? First off, Steph Curry was great before Steve Kerr. Don't get me wrong. But Steve Kerr brought the best out of Steph, and he brought the best out of Draymond. Draymond even said this.
He did.
Draymond even said this, bro. Draymond said this with his own 2 lips. If Steve Kerr didn't come, I'd be out the league. He said that with his own 2 mouths, right?
But here's the problem. What you're saying.
He would be out the league though. That's not even the best.
He wouldn't be out the league, bro. He wouldn't be.
He wouldn't be, bro. It just Mark Jackson was using wrong.
They have a coach of the year on the sideline with Steve Kerr. What's his name? What's that dude's name again? Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. Yeah.
Mike Brown
used to coach LeBron. Used to coach LeBron in Cleveland.
Yeah, he got coach of the year. He got fired. Got fired after winning coach of the year. Went to the LA Lakers. Didn't even get a quarter of the season with the LA Lakers. Fired him. And now he's been sitting on that bench for all these years. And guess what? He's a defensive specialist for that team. So it's not an accident that they have had one of the best defenses in the NBA with having him on the bench. Now, hear me say this. I'm not saying Steve Kerr is not a good coach. I'm saying that if you gave Tyronn Lue, if you gave Monty Williams earlier in his career, not Tom Thibodeau, because Steph Curry would have 48 minutes a game and wouldn't make it 6 years with Tom Thibodeau.
Dude, he'd get hurt, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you gave them a quality coach, I think a lot of people could do what he did. I'm not saying Steve's not a good coach, but for the fact that he made the top 15, and I'm over here looking like he's been, coaching since 2014, 15? And he has, 3 championships? They have 3 championships, I think, and 5 drives?
But like, look at the okay. So if we look at it, if we break it down, right? The times that he went 14, 15, the first year he came over, basically they won, right? Then 15, 16, obviously his star player choked. You know what I mean? Just completely disappeared. I know Steve Kerr has some blame in that series, but when your star player chokes, you're destined to lose a series, right? 16, 17, they won. 17. You're gonna say he's injured, aren't you?
I want to. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Nah. Okay. So if you look at it, right, what's it called? Not only that, but 16, 17 they won. 17, 18 they won.
Bro, those 2 years don't count, bro. Anybody could have coasted.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not.
Okay.
They won those championships with KD, bro. I do not give a fuck.
If KD's enjoying that team, does he make it into the top?
Bro, Draymond was coaching games for them, bro.
Are we really gonna we're just gonna take away from his success just because he had talent?
No. I think he's a great. I think we'll call him a top 15. And let me say this. Is he a better coach, pound for pound, than Eric Spoelstra?
I said pound for pound.
Okay. Yeah, no, I give you that. He's not a better coach than Eric Spoelstra.
I'm saying, bro, but look at what Eric Spoelstra brought. And Pat Riley, obviously. So let me give him his due. They brought the whole zone defense and even the matching zone defense back into the NBA. They have taken a team where, again, they made the playoff. I mean, Jimmy Butler's a great player, but are we going to really sit here and say that Jimmy Butler's a top 5 to 7 player? I mean, some games.
Lob catcher E.
Anyway, I didn't even understand it, y'all. I just.
No, you're not wrong, bro. I'm telling you, Steve Kerr. I mean, top 15. I can see the argument there. I'm more mad that Doc Rivers made that shit. We gotta acknowledge that nigga stinks. I don't care what anybody says.
Bro, y'all tell me. Y'all let me know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I like to read. I like to read the all-time winning percentages and all-time win. Where's Lenny Wilkes at? I mean, he didn't even make the list. He's number 2 all time in wins.
Bro, I don't even know.
He's top 6 in wins.
Wait, who's number 1 and 2?
I think is Pop 1 yet? Can somebody look that up? My computer's reloading. I think Pop might be 1 right now.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here.
Because Pop, I believe, should be number 1, and then Phil, you could put him at number 2.
Yeah, Phil. Red Auerbach, obviously, was
nobody care about slavery basketball, segregation basketball.
Slavery basketball, bro. But and I think the thing about Red,
I don't think they numbered them. It was just 15.
Oh,
yeah,
it was just 15.
So
because let's be real, segregation basketball does not matter. Grand scheme of basketball.
Wow, bro. Don Nelson, Jerry. No. Lenny Wilkins made it.
He made it? Okay.
Yeah, he's on that list too.
Oh, Jerry Sloan, spam pick and roll fan master.
Jerry Sloan. Hey, but what was he? 23 years, 24 years with that team, man. That's elite.
Man, I remember that guy.
Hey, bro.
And then Darren Williams. Remember, Darren Williams is the one that pushed him out of Utah. He made it.
Yeah. But I thought, and didn't Darren Williams end up leaving?
Yeah, he did.
Later, that was crazy.
And then he fouled the league. That's crazy, bro. Fouled the league.
Hey, that's karma, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's karma. You push out an all-time great coach,
exactly.
Then you get traded, and then you fall off, bro.
Should we?
Was nice with Paul Millsap, Andre Kirilenko, and all that. It was actually kind of nice for a while. Carlos Boozer.
That team, I'm gonna be honest, they underachieved. They really very much underachieved.
Well, they underachieved by running into the Lakers, into the Spurs, to the Suns.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like the Lakers, I'm gonna be honest, those late 2000s teams with the Lakers, I don't think they were as talented as people may think they were.
But they have Kobe.
No, that was about to say. It was the Kobe and Powell combo that really carried them, especially Kobe in a lot of those series. Like I think even in that series against the Spurs in I think 2010, Powell only averaged like 13 points, but Kobe averaged like 30. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that's lost on them though, bro, their defense was outrageous. With Andrew Bynum, Kobe Bryant,
when they added Ron Artest. Yeah.
Even Derek Fisher was a good like perimeter defender in terms of getting over pick and rolls and all that. And then on top of that, had Trevor Ariza. Like they were just like
Trevor Ariza defense, prime Ariza defense.
Yo,
the Trevor Ariza from 2009 gets 2022 Trevor Ariza game checks to this day.
Yeah,
think about this: having two rim protectors in an era where like there was no spacing is broken. So like they had they had 2 7-footers basically under the rim. That's broken, you know.
And they could kind of play like in and out with Powell and Bynum, because Bynum could dominate the paint. Even though Bynum, I think he missed a lot of playoff games too because of injuries. But Bynum could play inside the paint at the rim, do all that pick and roll shit, and then Powell had like a great mid-range game.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. There's always this debate, like favorite 2K of all time. That 2010 2K, bro, when you could do pick and roll with Kobe.
Light skin Kobe.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, bro. Like I would go to the midi every single time, bro. It was unstoppable.
Bro, I'm a 2014 dude, but
2K13 was
Let's move on.
2K13's up
Let's
there.
move on.
But let's move on.
Oh, no. Let me say this one last thing, just real quick. And I'm gonna tell you this, Swiper Cam. The reason why Warriors fans, a lot of them hate on Steve Kerr, is because they're trying to push the Steph Curry agenda.
Oh my God, dude! I just knew.
I'm so sad. I'm not even trying to hate, bro. Like
I knew some dick sucking of Curry was coming eventually. I knew he was coming, bro.
Because I respect coaches so much in this league, right?
You over-respect them, bro. You over-respect these niggas.
And they were like, sometimes they would like this year, they're like killing Steve Kerr for like not using Steph Curry on ball more and stuff like that. And I'm like, there's some reasons why they don't do that. First off, health issues. If you do that with Steph Curry, I don't think he has the body to maintain dribbling that much, one. And then two, what's it called? Like, they can just load up on him on ball, and they're going to end up taking open shots anyways. The opponents and stuff like that. It's just the stat padding thing. They want him to be Harden, right? That's what I see it as. But hey, man.
Swiper, don't worry about this nigga, man. He just wants to push his anti-Steph Curry.